Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're embarking on a bit of a journey. We're heading into West Bengal, what our sources are calling India's soulful tapestry,
That's a great phrase for it.
isn't it? So our mission for this deep dive is to really unpack what makes this region, well, more than just a state. Apparently it's an actual emotion.
hmm
We'll try and distill the most impactful bits about its geography, its, vibrant culture, and how it's changing today.
And what I found fascinating looking at the sources you shared is how vividly they paint this picture. It's not just coordinates on a map.
Not at all.
It's this deeply sensory thing, a
Yeah.
cultural experience.
Yeah.
So we'll help you understand why West Bengal seems to evoke such strong feelings, such attachment.
Right. And building on that, one of the first things that just jumps out is the geography. It's really quite something.
Oh, definitely.
It's nestled there in eastern India, bordering Bangladesh and Nepal. But here's the kicker, the really interesting part.
Uh-huh.
It's apparently the only state in India that goes from snow-capped Himalayan peaks
Right up in the north.
all the way down to a seaside coastline, the Bay of Bengal.
Yeah, that's pretty unique, isn't it? And if you connect that to the bigger picture, this geographical range, it's not just scenic.
No.
Well, the sources suggest it's really shaped these vastly different sort of regional characters within the state itself.
Ah, okay. Like how?
Well, think about it. You've got the cool, misty tea gardens, like Darjeeling way up north.
Famous tea.
Exactly. And then, completely different down south, you have the Sundarbans,
The mangrove forests.
the world's largest mangrove forest, and, home to the Royal Bengal tiger. Very mysterious, very different vibe.
Wow, okay. That's quite a contrast.
It really is. And it even gives you like golden beaches, Digha, Mandarmani for quick getaways. So this geography creates this incredible tapestry of experiences.
A tapestry, yeah, that fits. And right at the heart of this diverse tapestry, that's Kolkata, right?
Kolkata, yeah, the capital.
Once the capital of British India, a huge historical weight there. But still, the sources say the beating heart of the Bengali soul.
Very much so. And the language itself, Bengali. It's described as the language of poets, freedom fighters, dreamers. Quite evocative.
It really is.
Yeah.
So that makes you wonder, how does that rich cultural foundation actually, show up day to day?
That's a great question. And the sources, they highlight this coexistence of different faiths. You have Hindus, Muslims, Christians, all living side by side.
Right.
Which means festivals, especially something like Durga Puja.
Yeah.
It becomes this huge, inclusive, statewide celebration, really vibrant.
I've heard about Durga Puja. Yeah, it sounds immense.
Oh, it is. And then you have the legacy of figures like Rabindranath Tagore, Nobel laureate. His songs, his poetry, they still echo.
Still very present.
Very. And Satyajit Ray, the filmmaker, his cinematic genius is still celebrated from Santiniketan, that peaceful university town Tagore founded.
Right, Santiniketan.
All the way to the vibrant chaos of Kolkata itself.
That vibrancy, it makes me think about the senses. What if the food, the sources mention that too, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. They describe Bengali cuisine as deeply personal, almost like coming home with every meal.
Nice. I mean, everyone knows the sweets, Rasgulla, Mishti Doi.
The famous ones, yeah. But it goes way beyond that. Have you heard of shorsha Elish?
Shorsha Elish. No, what's...
It's this iconic dish, hilsa fish, which is the fish in Bengal, cooked in this pungent mustard sauce.
Mm.
It's a landmark culturally and culinarily.
Wow, okay. Sounds intense, but good. A love letter to tradition, one source called it.
Exactly, yeah, I saw that.
There.
It captures it perfectly.
Yeah.
And this blend, this mix of heritage and sort of forward thinking.
Yeah.
It's not just in the food.
You mean economically?
Yeah, economically too.
Hmm.
West Bengal seems to be evolving, blending its history with, modern hustle. You still got the traditional jute mills, the hand looms.
The old industries.
Right. But alongside them, you have these growing IT hubs, like Salt Lake near Kolkata.
So a real mix.
A real mix. And it's supported by some pretty solid infrastructure, apparently. Kolkata had India's very first metro railway system.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Plus a well-connected rail network, generally an international airport.
Yeah.
It all helps facilitate this blend of past and present.
So wrapping this up then, what does all this mean for you, maybe listening and thinking about places that really stick with you, whether you're picturing sipping tea up in Darjeeling or wandering Kolkata streets or, I don't know, trying to spot a tiger?
Maybe from a safe distance.
Definitely from a safe distance.
Yeah.
But Our deep dive seems to show this place of just incredible contrast, really deep cultural roots, but also a very dynamic present.
I think that's right. West Bengal, based on everything we've looked at, it doesn't just sort of lodge in your memory. The sources suggest it genuinely gets into your heart.
An emotion, like we said at the start.
Exactly. So, we hope this quick exploration maybe inspires you to think. What other places out there have their own unique mix? Nature, history, human expression. What places might leave that kind of lasting emotional mark on you?